Guys, today is Friday, April 18th, 2025, just one day before WrestleMania 41 Night 1. And here are my last minute early predictions. Thing about it is, I have some predictions on my sheet right here that has something to do with tonight's SmackDown. And I'm totally just guessing here when it comes to this stuff, just predictions. So I have to have this video shot, edited, and posted on YouTube before SmackDown goes live at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Right now it is 11:01, so I have about 8 hours to do so. I think I can do it, but we gotta get started, so let's roll that intro. These are my predictions on what's going to happen this Saturday and Sunday at WrestleMania 41. And I'm even predicting what's going to happen on tonight's episode of Friday Night SmackDown. So without further ado, let's get it on! Now, this list isn't in any particular order when I think the matches are going to occur. However, this match right here, Gunther versus Jey Uso, needs. I am begging and pleading. Please let this be the opening match at WrestleMania 41, bro. What better way to kick off WrestleMania 41 than to have 60,000 people in Las Vegas, Nevada, yeeting along to Jey Uso. Jey Uso, he's on a zip line, yeeting in on the zip line or whatever crazy thing you have happen, have the whole stadium just yeeting up and down to Jey Uso's theme song. It's just me, Us. Day one is just me, Us. And of course, his inch is gonna be like 2-3 minutes long. Just really let the WWE universe soak it in. Just yeet it all in. And then Gunther's gonna pop out. This match, if anything, is gonna prove Jey Uso's tenacity. You know what I mean? I really do think that Gunther's going to hit this man with everything that he has in his arsenal, bro. Gunther is the ring general, and I really do think that this match right here is going to show it. He is going to brutalize Jey Uso. He is going to hit him with powerbomb after powerbomb after powerbomb. Chop after chop after chop. He is going to go for the cover. 1, 2, gets the shoulder up at 2. He's really going to be tenacious in this match right here, bro. So Jey Uso makes a little bit of a comeback. And right when he's setting up for the spear, out comes the man that was in Charlotte Flair's DMs. Ludwig Kaiser comes down to the ring to cause some type of ruckus. I don't know if he's going to like hit Jey Uso or anything. But like, he's definitely gonna like cause some type of distraction or something like that. And then next thing you know, Big Jim comes out. And Big Jim helps take out Ludwig Kaiser. And then next thing you know, Gunther's gonna go for a chop. He's gonna duck underneath the chop, Jey Uso. He's gonna hit the ropes, hit him with a spear, go up to the top rope, hit the Uso splash. 1, 2, Jey Uso is going to be the new World Heavyweight Champion. Now, a lot of people are saying that it's going to be Gunther that's going to retain, and I see where they're coming from, but I really do think that Jey Uso is going to become the new world champion. I'm not sure how long his championship reign is going to last, but all I know is that Jey Uso is very over. After all, I was in the building when Jey Uso won the Royal Rumble in 2025, bro. As a matter of fact, I got a little souvenir from the Indianapolis airport. But any hoozles, I really do think that Jey Uso is going to be the new champion. Everybody's going to be yeeting around, like cheering, crying perhaps. And that's going to set up a match with somebody that I'm going to mention a little bit later on in this video. Feel the power! So next up we have War Raiders going up against the New Day for the World Tag Team Championships. This match, woo! This match is going to be your standard typical match, you know. It's not going to be anything extravagant like that. But the ending is going to be Big E is going to come out to a huge pop. Oh, it's Big E, it's Big E. And you heard all of the things that the New Day said to Big E, how he was alive, how he just laughed out of nowhere and just was just clowning on Big E about his broken neck and all that stuff. And you would think that Big E would come to attack the New Day, but instead, he's going to help the New Day win the World Tag Team Championships. He's going to help New Day win those titles. And that's his way of saying, I'm sorry that I've been gone. I'm sorry that I had a broken neck and I was out. I'm sorry that I've been just leaving you guys to figure things out on your own. I'm sorry that I left my brothers. So as a token of my appreciation to you guys, here are the World Tag Team Championships. Woo! It's gonna cook. It's gonna cook.
See, I'm on gas, no brakes with it. Got what I mean? 5, 2.
Next up on night 1 of WrestleMania, we got LA Knight. Yeah. Facing up against the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu for the WWE United States Championship, man. What can I say about this match right here? LA Knight is my boy, but it's really impossible to ignore the rise of Jacob Fatu. He is just so incredible. He is amazing. Just a great in-ring competitor to watch, just to see. He's like when he does the little... I don't know what it is about that, but it's just like, damn, I think I might have just injured my equilibrium. But anyway, Jacob Fatu is going to win the WWE United States Championship. And after the match, you're going to hear Solo Sikoa's theme song. Why are you going to hear his theme song? Well, I'm going to explain it in a little while.
To proceed with caution.
Okay, next up we have Jade Cargill versus Naomi. I love what they're doing with Naomi. This whole proceed with caution. I like this vicious side of Naomi. We're used to seeing the positive, cheerful, feel the glow, you know, type girl, and that's cool and all, but this dark side, this bad side, evil side of Naomi, vicious, that's willing to do whatever it takes. I love this side of Naomi right here, man, you know. Proceed with caution. Her whole outfit, just police caution tape. Like, it's just something. It's something there, dude. It's something there. And I really do think that she's gonna, of course it's gonna be a hard-hitting match because this is a grudge match. It's a personal rivalry. This is personal matters we're talking about. But of course, I think that Naomi is gonna pick up the dub here. I really do think that Naomi is gonna go crazy on Jade Cargill. Like, she is gonna just batter her, just punch her. I don't know. Maybe I think Naomi might get herself disqualified. So maybe she loses the match. You know what I mean? All I know is this is what's going to happen, bro. The match is going to end. And Naomi is going to pick up a chair. Keep hitting Jade Cargill with the chair. And the next thing you know, you hear, I'm on my own. Against the wall. The pressure's building, but no, I will never fall. Bianca Belair's music is going to hit. And the whole crowd is going to go like, oh, what's going to happen? Like, Bianca's going to attack Naomi. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. But Bianca just starts crying, like kind of shielding Naomi away from attacking Jade Cargill any further. She's crying like, please, Naomi, stop this, stop it. Like, one thing I will say about Bianca Belair, she's a great actor. I ain't gonna lie. Please, Naomi, please stop. So what I think is going to happen next, I think Naomi's going to pick up the chair and act like she's about to hit Bianca Belair. But then she's like, she smiles, drops the chair, proceed with caution. And she leaves the ring. As she's leaving the ring, all types of backstage personnel, you know, the Jamie Nobles, the Jason Jordans, you know, Nick Aldis is gonna go there, damn near blowing out a damn blood vessel. What the hell are you doing, Naomi? What are you doing? Naomi's just, she's just playfully just laughing about it, going on to the back. Bianca's just devastated. She's in tears, bro. Her friend is just, she's not even moving at this point. Jade is just out of it. So Jade gets stretchered out of the arena, out of the stage. You know, she goes backstage and all that stuff. And Chelsea Green, for some reason, isn't on WrestleMania, right? Like, I don't know why. She's the greatest thing that ever happened in WWE history, right? She's the greatest. So I think Chelsea Green, she's just going to be standing nearby, going to be like, well, I guess she wasn't a strong competitor after all. After all, she got her ass whooped. You guys know how Chelsea Green do. And then Bianca, she's going to be so mad. Smacks the hell out of Chelsea Green. And you know Chelsea sees, what? What? Nick, all this, what are you going to do about it? I really think that that's going to happen. Just have something to, just have Chelsea Green involved on WrestleMania. Just something. If she's not going to be wrestling in a match, just have her on TV. I just love Chelsea Green, bro. She's awesome. Zelina Vega might walk by, kind of chuckle. I'll be coming for that U.S. Championship belt. Just FYI. Maybe like have like Meechin and B-Fab with her. I don't know. You know, you got to get your people on the TV. You got to get people on TV at WrestleMania. So yeah, so I think that's what's gonna happen after the match. But anyway, Naomi is going to win.
What is that record? Like what? 0-3? Woo!
Woo! I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I'm looking forward to this match right here, bro. Tiffany Stratton, it's Tiffy time. She's gonna be defending her WWE Women's Championship against Charlotte the Queen, the woo enthusiast herself, Flair. Now, I was watching that SmackDown Live when she was like 0-3, and you know, the whole Chicago episode. Woo! I knew something was up, bro, because after she said the 0-3 line, she kind of threw the microphone down and just quickly got out of the ring. I was like, whoa, like, was this not supposed to, like, was this not in the script? Like, what's going on here? And Charlotte's like, is that why Ludwig Kaiser's in my DMs? Nobody in your DMs, Charlotte, bro. Come on now, stop lying. But I think there's going to be a little bit of personal animosity. I like the next week how she, like, kind of attacked her, just went crazy. Everybody that I asked, everybody, I'm like, yo, who do you think is winning this match between Tiffy and Charlotte? Everybody is saying Charlotte. I don't think so. I think Tiffany Stratton is going to retain, bro. I think Charlotte's emotions, she's going to, like, be seething, like, I want to kill Tiffany. And I think that's going to be her downfall. I really do think that itself is the reason why she's not going to be the champion. Now, I do think she's going to win that belt in due time, perhaps at like Backlash or something, or maybe like Money in the Bank or something like that. But I do indeed think that WrestleMania is going to run on Tiffy standard timing.
There's two of them!
All right, so next up we have two luchadors going at it, ladies and gentlemen. We have Rey Mysterio against a man that isn't Chad Gable, El Grande Americano. Poor Chad Gable. It's going to be pretty good, as a matter of fact. And then next thing you know, you're going to have American Maid come down to the ring. Again, I don't know if they're going to attack Rey Mysterio or if they're just going to cause a ruckus. Maybe Ivy Nile might get onto the apron and just be like, hey, like, distracting the referee while the Creed brothers just brutalize Rey Mysterio and all that stuff. You know, who knows? But all I do know is that the LWO is going to come out, Cruz del Toro, and what's the other one's name? Cruz del Toro and what was the other one's name? Joaquin Wilde. I don't know why I couldn't think of his name. My bad, Joaquin. But yeah, so them two and Dragon Lee, they're all gonna come rushing down to the ring. Like, they're gonna be attacking American Maid and all that stuff. I think that's gonna happen, and then Rey Mysterio is gonna like pull at the mask, and then once he pulls the mask off, he's gonna look. He's gonna be surprised. It's Chad Gable.
What?
And I think the whole audience is just going to be like, what? Pat McAfee is going to shit his pants at the commentary saying, what? Holy shit! I did not know that was Chad Gable. And Michael Cole's going to be like, really, Pat? Really? You didn't know that was Chad Gable? I told you this the whole time. I do think that Rey Mysterio is going to get distracted, and, you know, Chad Gable, he's going to hit the rolling where he goes to the corner, roll through with the German suplex. 1, 2, 3. Chad Gable wins. The whole audience, boo, boo. And of course he's going to be like, thank you! All that stuff. And as soon as he goes, thank you! The lights go out. Poof. The flashlights come on. Doom, 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 doom. It's the Wyatt Six. And the Wyatt Six just starts clearing American Maid, bro. Just attacking them, brutalizing them, and all that stuff. And that's how it's going to end. But yeah, Chad Gable's going to win, in my opinion.
If you think that the spirit of ECW died, you can suck my fucking dick!
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at the main event of night one. Seth freaking Rollins versus CM freaking Punk versus Roman freaking Reigns for the custody of Paul Heyman, it looks like. But I really do think that this match is going to be the match of the night, of course. When people ask me who I think is going to win this match, bro, they're expecting me to say CM Punk. Now, this is CM Punk's first WrestleMania match since 29, I think, against The Undertaker in 2013. So this is his first WrestleMania match in 12 years. And I don't think he's going to go over. I think it's going to be Seth freaking Rollins. Let me explain. So the match is going to be hard hitting as it is, because this is like a personal match, personal matters. And I really do think that Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman is going to have like a certain type of interaction. Roman Reigns is gonna be like, I can't believe you! I made you my wise man! Now you with him? Pointed to CM Punk. You with him? You betrayed the bloodline. And the price to pay is blood. And you know, Paul Heyman, no, my tribal chief! No, don't do it! CM Punk is gonna attack Roman Reigns with a chair. Just, get off him! Get off my best friend! Just doing all types of shit, right? Roman Reigns is down, and Paul Heyman's like, that's what you get for messing with me and my best friend! So, CM Punk and Paul Heyman in the middle of the ring is gonna hug. The whole crowd, oh, and cheering, yeah! And then out of nowhere, he's gonna push CM Punk off of him, causing Seth Rollins to BAM! Crack him in the back with a chair. Seth Rollins keeps attacking CM Punk with his chair. Just going crazy. And then CM Punk, of course, he's down. And then out of nowhere, boom! Superman punch onto Seth Rollins from Roman Reigns. And then, you know, Roman, he's getting ready for the spear. Ooh, ah. And as soon as he hits the ooh, ah, Paul Heyman kicks him in the nuts. Low blows him. And once he goes down, Seth Rollins is going to hit him. Boom! With the curb stomp. As for CM Punk is starting to reel. He's starting to get up. Seth Rollins hit him one more time with the chair. Bow! And then places the chair underneath his head. And then curb stomps his head into the chair. Pins him. 1, 2, 3. Seth Rollins is now a Paul Heyman guy. And it's going to be revealed later that was the favor that Seth was looking for to Paul Heyman. So that's how I think night one is going to end. It's going to end with a bang, bro. Of course, I think it's going to lead to a Seth Rollins, Paul Heyman alliance in a heel turn. It's going to be beautiful, bro. That's what I think. So that's how I think night one is going to end. But this is a 2-day event. So on to night 2.
Who wants to try Lunch League?
No. All right, again, this is in no particular order, but night 2, AJ Styles and Logan Paul. This match I think is gonna hit. This is gonna hit, bro. A lot of people don't like to give credit where credit is due to Mr. Logan Paul, but I will say for a fact that he can wrestle. So this is gonna be a hard-hitting affair, and the next thing you know, the Prime bottle is gonna show up. Or maybe the Prime bottle is gonna be there the whole time, I don't know. But I think Logan Paul is gonna win this match via Prime bottle interference. Now I asked my brother, I said, who do you think is gonna be in the Prime bottle this year? He says Kai Cenat. Now I'm like, okay. In my honest opinion, who I think is in the Prime bottle, none other than Logan Paul's brother, Jake Paul. Oh, come on. Like that is a great, come on. That's going to be great, bro. There's going to be like a distraction. Like maybe Logan Paul might distract the referee. And then the Prime bottle is going to hit AJ Styles. And AJ Styles is just going to flop. And then he takes off the mask. Jake Paul's face. And you're going to hear a chorus of boos. Of course, he's going to hightail it out of the ring, leading Logan Paul to hit that crazy-ass finisher that he hit. Like, that finisher was kind of dope. I ain't gonna lie. Throwing him up and DDTing him down. Like, I like that finisher. That's kind of cool. But I think he's going to hit that after Prime bottle interference. 1, 2, 3. Logan Paul, with Jake Paul's assistance, wins the match. And I think they're going to share a whole, like, Jake, Logan Paul hug in the middle of the ring. They're going to love each other, you know. It's just going to, and you're just going to hear boos. That's what I think is going to happen. I also think that Karrion Kross may also be somebody in that Prime bottle. I don't know, because, you know, the whole beef between AJ and Karrion Kross. So maybe they might form an alliance between Logan Paul and Karrion Kross, and Karrion Kross is in the Prime bottle. But I think it's going to be Jake Paul. So Logan Paul's going to win via Prime bottle assistance. Woo! Doom, doom, doom. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, dun, 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 dun. Oh. All right, next up, ladies and gentlemen, we got the Heartbreak Liv Morgan and Big Mama Cool, Raquel Rodriguez, defending their WWE Women's Tag Team Championships against Bayley and the Women's Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria. This match is going to be decent enough, but of course, I think Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez is going to pick up the W. Because maybe Bayley and Lyra Valkyria, maybe like tensions is gonna brew up, and maybe they're miscommunicating, and perhaps a roll up. I think a roll up would be nice. You know, just roll up Bayley or something like that, and you know Bayley and Lyra Valkyria is gonna I don't know if they're gonna like fight on Raw or fight in the ring at WrestleMania, but I think it's gonna come down to like a huge brawl between Bayley and Lyra Valkyria in the coming days or weeks, perhaps. And I think it's gonna lead to a match at Backlash with a heel Bayley going up against babyface Lyra Valkyria, and Bayley is gonna win the Intercontinental Championship from her. Liv and Raquel retain, and Bayley and Lyra Valkyria, they have that tension, and their feud continues.
She gives me tendies whenever I want. She lets me play video games whenever I want.
This match is going to hit like crack, bro. This match is going to make me pregnant, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Not even on the weird stuff, bro. This match, Penta, Finn Balor, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, and the Intercontinental Champion, Braun, I will break you in half breaker. Oh, come on. Stop. This is going to be a hard-hitting, spot-filled match. It's going to be beautiful, bro. Maybe Penta might counter a Braun Breaker spear into a Mexican destroyer, you know, like, who knows? We might see a Penta, like, corkscrew out of the ring onto all three of them. Like, it's going to be such a memorable match, bro. It's going to be a good match because I like Intercontinental Championship matches. They're always underrated, and they're always going to steal the show. You know what I mean? They're always going to steal the show. Here's how the match is going to end, in my opinion. Braun Breaker is going to hit Penta with a spear. As soon as he hits him with a spear, Finn Balor, out of nowhere, hits Braun Breaker with a swing blade. Or maybe a chair or something like that. I don't know. Either way, he's going to knock Braun Breaker out of the ring. And then he's going to go up to the top and hit the coup de grace on Penta. And as soon as Finn Balor is about to pin Penta, here comes Dirty Dominic, throws Finn Balor out of the ring. 1, 2, 3. Dirty Dominic Mysterio wins his first ever main roster singles title. I know he won the North American Championship, but that's in NXT. This is going to be his first singles title on the main roster. It's going to be tension that Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania. The Raw after Mania is going to be brutal. And considering the fact that Braun Breaker, you have a huge hungry ass dog looking for vengeance because you just screwed him out of his IC championship, and it's on the shoulders of Dirty Dominic Mysterio? Oh yeah, you have Braun Breaker hunting for you as well. And that's a scary sight, bro. He might spear Carlito again to death, bro. Who knows? The spears that is going to be unleashed. He might spear Raquel Rodriguez. Who knows? Maybe Liv Morgan too. There's going to be no controlling Braun Breaker. And of course, the mounting tension between the Judgment Day. That's how I think it's going to happen. So I think that's how the Fatal 4-Way match is going to end. Dirty Dominic Mysterio stealing the Intercontinental Championship.
You Scots sure are a contentious people.
You just made an enemy for life.
We got a Sin City street fight between Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest. Again, a lot of people say that Damian Priest is going to win that. And I like Damian Priest. I love his match with Bad Bunny at Backlash 23 in Puerto Rico. That one was fuego. But the thing about it is, Drew McIntyre is a man that runs off of vile venom, vitriol. He has a whole lot of violence in his veins. This type of match, a Sin City street fight, he's gonna kill Damian Priest. He's literally going to, like, because you know how he had like the eye patch and all that stuff. He might just do the same thing to Damian Priest and be like, "Hey Damian, an eye for an eye," and might stab his eye with a fork or something like that. And of course Damian, oh my gosh, and then out of nowhere, Claymore. 1, 2, 3. Now, this is not like, of course, Damian Priest is going to get some spots in, of course, in this match, but I do think that this is going to be a Drew McIntyre wins fatality type match. Like, Drew is looking for blood because after all, these two, they've been beefing at it since last WrestleMania. I mean, Drew McIntyre only had the World Championship for 5 minutes before Damian Priest came and took it away from him with the Money in the Bank briefcase. But he's going to use this momentum with the WrestleMania win to challenge Jey Uso in the future. I don't know if it's going to be Backlash, but it may be like in the Money in the Bank or like SummerSlam perhaps for the World Heavyweight Championship. And he's going to take it from Jey Uso. Jey Uso's title run. I think at SummerSlam it's going to be Jey and Drew McIntyre, and then Drew McIntyre is going to take it from him. Because again, Drew McIntyre is also beefing with the Usos and the Bloodline and all that stuff as well. So it kind of ties in together nicely. So I think Drew McIntyre is going to win.
I'm Rhea Bloody Ripley.
All right, next up, we got the triple threat for the Women's World title between Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, and the Women's World Champion, Io Sky. This story has been told already on Raw, bro. It's really Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley going face to face, and they're kind of pushing Io Sky to the side. Like, not really taking her as a serious threat. And that's why I think Io Sky is going to retain her championship belt. Because Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley are going to be too focused on themselves that Io Sky may just hit Bianca Belair or Rhea Ripley with like a roll-up. 1, 2, 3. I think it's going to be Bianca Belair that takes the pin, in my opinion. She's going to roll up Bianca Belair. 1, 2, 3. Everybody's cheering. She rolls out of the ring, snatches her Women's World Championship. You lose. Go home. Then just Bianca and Rhea just standing in the ring like, what just happened? But yeah, I think Io Sky is going to retain. We have the main event of WrestleMania 41. The American Nightmare Cody Rhodes defends his WWE Championship against John Cena. A man that is so desperate to get his 17th that he sold his soul, not to the devil, but to The Rock. Woo! This match is going to have a whole lot of story elements to it, bro. It's going to be long, but here's the ending. The Rock is going to come out. And he's going to, of course, help John Cena by attacking Cody Rhodes and all that stuff. Like, maybe John Cena hits him with an AA. Cody Rhodes pins 1, 2. Cody kicks out. And The Rock is so mad that Cody kicked out that he hits the ref with a rock bottom. So now the referee is out, right? Then out of nowhere, out comes Stone Cold Steve Austin is going to come out and is going to hit John Cena with the craziest stunner you've ever seen. And you already know when it comes to The Rock and stunners, he's going to oversell it. Boom! He's going to hit The Rock with a stunner, and The Rock is going to do a backflip out of the ring. I don't know. I think Travis Scott is going to hit Stone Cold in the nuts or something like that. Maybe low blown like, ah. And maybe Stone Cold just doesn't sell it. And Travis Scott's like, oh. Whoa. Stunning. He might do a funny little bump out of the ring and all that stuff, you know. So it's like a whole lot of chaos is going to ensue. The Rock is going to come to and hit Stone Cold, boom, with a rock bottom. And then maybe even a people's elbow in the middle of the ring. And then when he does that, you're going to hear Randy Orton's theme song. I hear voices in my... Everybody's going to go crazy. And he's going to hit The Rock with an RKO. Bam! Hit Travis Scott with an RKO. Boom! And hit John Cena. John Cena's going to have him on his shoulders with an attitude adjustment, and he's going to do the counter from the attitude adjustment into an RKO, like that tables match they had many years ago. I love that spot. That was awesome. But yeah, he might even go as far as to punt Travis Scott. Like, I think he's going to punt Travis Scott, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. So what I think is going to happen, I think after they come to The Rock or John Cena, they're going to attack Randy. And now Randy Orton is knocked out. He's done. And they're just cheating. They're just hitting him with every weapon, just... hitting him with the championship belt. You see this right here, Cody? Like hitting him and all that stuff. And it's all going to end with John Cena locking in the STF on Cody Rhodes. And Cody's going to fight it. Like he's made like for like 2 whole minutes perhaps just trying to fight this thing. Like, no, this is not how the story ends. No. So he's just locking it in. And Cody Rhodes just slowly fades. He's just going to... And then The Rock himself is going to lift up Cody's arm. Just drops. And then The Rock himself is going to call for the ring the bell. Ding, 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 ding. Everybody just jumps up out of their seats like, what? What just happened? Here is your winner. And the new WWE champion. And John Cena's just going to mean mug John Cena! And then you're going to hear Michael Cole, damn it, not like this, you prick! John Cena, you son of a bitch! Pat McAfee's going to be like, say what you want about Cena. He is now a 17-time WWE champion. He's just going to mean mug the camera. Yeah, that's how I think WrestleMania is going to end. I think it's going to end with The Rock and John Cena mean mugging the camera. Cody Rhodes' body just laid out. and he just holds the championship. John Cena sold his soul to get this 17th championship. And now that he got it, what happens next? So yeah, that's how I think it's going to end. Now I do have a couple of extra predictions that's going to happen on tonight's Friday Night SmackDown. So allow me to cook for a little bit. So you already know Randy Orton is hunting for his next opponent. He needs to have an opponent. This is his 20th WrestleMania. He needs to have somebody. And you already know Randy Orton is making threats to Nick Aldis, and everybody wants Nick Aldis to just suit up and just join in the ring for his in-ring return. I don't think that's going to happen. As much as I would love to see that, I think you save the return of Nick Aldis until Survivor Series War Games when he's going up Team Pierce versus Team Aldis, and they're both making their in-ring return at War Games. I think you save it for that. However, for WrestleMania, you know, they've been teasing the Solo Sikoa match. I do think that Solo Sikoa and Randy Orton is going to face up against each other, but I don't think it's going to be just a one-on-one match. I think it's going to be a tag team match. You see, on SmackDown tonight, I think Randy is going to come out, Nick Aldis, you find me a competitor. Find me somebody that wants to face me at WrestleMania 41. And then Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga, they come out and they attack Randy Orton. They just start beating his ass. And then out of nowhere, he's going to hit like 5 Samoan spikes. A little bit later on in the night, Randy's just gonna barge into Nick Aldis's. Boom! Nick, I've been patient for too long. I want not just Solo at WrestleMania. I want Solo and that Tama Tonga as well. 2-on-1. Book it! And Nick Aldis is going to be like, well, I don't appreciate you, Randy, for barging in while I'm in a meeting with Chelsea Green or whoever's in the office at that time. Maybe Ray Phoenix, I don't know. And I certainly don't appreciate you RKOing me a couple of weeks back. But I will give you that match against Solo and Tama Tonga if you can find a mystery tag team partner. And Randy's like, yeah. And then, you know, Solo gets the word, yo, what up? What's up with me and Randy? I heard his punk ass wanted to fight at WrestleMania. What's up? You know, Tama Tonga's just there. Yeah. Nick Aldis is like, he does want to fight you, but it's going to be a tag team match. It's going to be you two knuckleheads against Randy and a partner of his choosing. And then Solo's going to be like, I bet. Yeah. Randy finds, he's calling somebody on the phone. He's like, yeah, I was just wondering if you can make it in time for WrestleMania. Okay. And then he hands the phone over to Nick Aldis like, he wants to talk to you. He's like, hello? Ah, yes. Will do. Boop. Consider it done, Randy. And Randy smiles and leaves. So Nick Aldis then finds Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga. And then he's like, well, gentlemen, the match is approved. It's going to be you two versus Randy and Randy's partner. It's I bet. Who Randy's partner going to be? Well, Solo, you'll find out at WrestleMania, just like the whole world will. The next night on Saturday, like I said, Jacob Fatu, he's going to win, do his whole little thing with the United States Championship. And as soon as that happens, Solo's music is going to hit. And Solo and Tama Tonga is going to walk out to the ring, ready for their tag team match against Randy Orton and his partner. Randy Orton comes out. I hear voices. Everybody's cheering. And then Randy Orton, while he's doing his pose, he drops his hands, points to the stage. And what do we hear? Rusev Utria, Rusev Machka. Dun, 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 dun. The whole crowd goes crazy. Rusev? I don't know if he's gonna like keep the Rusev name or go by Miro. I don't know. I think he should just go by Rusev. You know, they're gonna have a tag team match and Randy and Rusev is gonna be victorious in their match against Solo and Tama Tonga. This is gonna be a nice match, a fun little moment. Now, I do think there's going to be another match that happens at WrestleMania. And I think this match is going to open night 2. So, of course, you see the WWE Tag Team Championships will be defended by the Street Profits against the Motor City Machine Guns. I think halfway through that match, DIY is going to come out and they're going to attack the Motor City Machine Guns and, you know, draw a disqualification and get all, like, fussy in the ring and all that stuff. And then out of nowhere, Pretty Deadly is also going to be coming to the ring to kind of like help them out a bit, you know, to join the fray as well. And then out of nowhere, maybe Mello Don't Miz might run to the ring and do it. I don't know. Or maybe when Nick Aldis is making the match in his office or something like that, Mello Don't Miz is going to be like, like, I see you just giving out title shots to anybody at WrestleMania. Why don't you add us to the fray? So then a fatal 4-way tag team match becomes a fatal 5-way tag team match. And then Los Garza, I think as well, is going to join the fray as well. A 16 ladder match for the WWE Tag Team Championships. It's going to be a spot fest. You're going to see Los Garza do all types of funny flips. Like, just a whole fun match for everybody involved. And I think that the Street Profits are going to retain their WWE Tag Team Championships because they just won them. So, yeah, those are my predictions for WrestleMania 41. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below. Do you guys agree with me? If not, let me know down in the comments. Go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel, man. It's your boy BrianDeuce, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Deuces!